Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David, and with over 26,000 subscribers and over 4 million views, Magic Orthodoxy is really the best channel on YouTube for your magic reviews. Today, we're going to look at Billet from SansMinds Creative Labs. All right, Billet from SansMinds. What is Billet? What is this? It is a utility. It's a tool, okay? I can't really call it a magic trick. It is a magic trick, but SansMinds doesn't really give you like a fully fleshed out routine. And I'd be curious to know like how maybe you would use this in your own magic routine. At its core, you have a pad of Post-it notes, okay? It's a pad of Post-it notes. And in mentalism, when we give out small pieces of paper, we call those billets, okay? Those are billets. So it's kind of like a play on that phrase, that as you're tearing these billets, as you're tearing these Post-it notes and handing them out, the third or fourth one, as you pull it up, it magically transforms, snaps into view. It becomes a dollar bill. It becomes a dollar bill from your country. Now, before you ask me, I don't know the answer to this, but before you ask me, take a bill from your country, fold it in half, and lay it over a stack of Post-it notes, and then you can tell me if it's the same size. If you say, well, does it work with this kind of dollar bill or this kind, I don't know. It works with American money, I know that. It works with American money. So the way you'll know is if you take a bill, fold it, and place it over a stack of Post-its and see if they're roughly the same size. So at its core, this is a Post-it note transformation, Post-it note into dollar bill effect. All right, you order it, comes to you in the mail. What are you gonna find? You're gonna get a thicker DVD case. Inside, you're gonna get a DVD. DVD is roughly 11 and a half minutes long. 11 and a half minutes long. You'll get a pad of Post-it notes, and you'll get the special gimmick that makes this happen. Is it what I thought? No, actually, because I was watching this and I just kind of assumed it was sleight of hand. I thought it was sleight of hand. I thought he was just doing something under the guise of pretending, but in reality, after having thought it through, that wouldn't really work. It wouldn't really work the way I had thought it out in my head, but the way SansMinds has solved this puzzle is actually pretty creative, and you need this special gimmick to make it happen. All right, so how are the angles? The angles are best if the person is right in front of you, right? If you have people that are paying too close attention on the sides, if they're burning you on the sides, they could end up seeing something, you could end up flashing. Can it be inspected? The dollar bill can be inspected all day long. The Post-it note cannot. Nothing that you keep in your hands, that stack of Post-it notes cannot be inspected. It will be gimmicked. All right, so what's the overall quality and production value of the video? Once again, you have Jason Yu. He is sitting in the SansMinds studio, brick wall behind him. SansMinds makes really good videos, and this one, of course, fits the bill. As far as what they're gonna teach you, they're gonna go over what's in the box. They're gonna talk about how to build your own gimmick, okay, using your own Post-it notes. And they'll even give you a quick tutorial about how to do the presentation, of course. And they'll talk about foreign currency as well. And they'll give you a few tips at the end. Is it well made? Yeah, it's well made. It is well made for what it is. For what it is, it's well made. I don't know how you could make this yourself or where you'd find an item like this, the gimmick, on your own. And you will realize, of course, that there are other sizes of Post-it note stacks, little Post-it note bricks out there. So you're gonna need the same size Post-it note that you get in the box. So when you get yours initially, I'd probably take that size or measure that size and make sure that when you buy future Post-it notes, that you're getting the same size. How much practice does this require? Really not much. The gimmick is gonna do a lot of the work for you, and really the action that you're doing is really similar to what you see in the video. He's not really covering anything. There isn't really a sleight of hand going on. It kind of looks like sleight of hand because of the speed in which the transformation takes place, but the gimmick is doing all of that work for you. And so as long as you're not flashing, like I was mentioning earlier, on your sides, The gimmick will do most of this, and I think if you practice this a couple times in front of the mirror, just until you get comfortable and you start fooling yourself in the mirror, I think that you'll be ready. All right, so how's the setup on this? You just need the Post-it notes and the gimmick, and you're just gonna fold a dollar bill and load it. And then once the trick is over, you're just gonna put the dollar bill back and you're set. All right, so positives. What are the positives I can say? Hey, with Billet, the bill comes out of nowhere and you leave the spectator feeling like they just watched a camera trick. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? You know, magic houses and magicians, they send me these tricks for free and they want me to do a video. Of course, they want me to say good things about this because they want it to sell. But I understand that this is your money. You're spending your money and you want to make sure that you buy the very best tricks that fit your character, fit your style, fit your skill level. And I want to be honest with you if there's anything that I think you should know. So I'm always going to give you an unbiased review. As far as the video, the trailer, when you watch the trailer, in the trailer it says ends clean. And they make a point to say that you end clean. And what they mean by that is the dollar bill can be examined, that the dollar bill is legit. There's nothing sticky attached to the dollar bill. The dollar bill isn't a half-side Post-it note, right? It's a real dollar bill. That's what they mean. You cannot hand the stack of Post-it notes out. In that regard, you don't end clean. End clean means that everything can be examined. Everything at the end of the trick that's left out on the table, everything in view can be examined. So in regard to that phrase, you do not end clean with this effect. Is it worth your money? It's 35 bucks. $35 for less than 12 minutes of instruction and Post-it notes, even though it comes with the gimmick, is a little high. 35 is a little high for what you're getting in this, but if you can think of something that this is gonna work perfectly into one of your routines, I say it's a solid trick. And that was just the takeaway that I had with this. I just couldn't understand how I would use this in a trick, how I would use this in a routine. I hand you a Post-it note, I hand you a Post-it note, and I hand you a dollar bill. I would have to build a story around that where it all made sense and where the surprise of the dollar bill made sense. Why does the surprise of the dollar bill finally, because that should be the end, right? That should be the pinnacle. That should be the aha moment. So why is that the aha moment? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, handing people Post-it notes or counting, right? Oh, we're gonna use these Post-it notes to count. 1, 2, 3, dollar bill. Like, it's magical, it looks great, but I would almost wonder how it would be used in a routine. So for $35, like I said, I think you're getting a trick that works. It definitely works and it'll do what it promises, but you need to discover for yourself how this is gonna fit into your routine. Who would like this? Street magic for sure. I think everything works perfectly for street magic because you don't need a table, right? Maybe mentalism. Maybe there is a way to use the Post-its as billets, right? Maybe there is a way to use the Post-its as billets. Or maybe there's a way for a money magician to transition from a mentalist trick to a dollar bill trick. That's possible. Transform the Post-it notes into 100 and then take the 100 and turn it into a 1. Something like that. Move into your favorite bill routine. I think you could come up with something really cool. If you have some of those cool ideas, let me know in the comment section below. Hey, that's everything I can say about Billet from SansMinds Creative Labs. Of course, I want to thank Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this so that I can do the review for you. And if you would like to purchase it for yourself, you can find it wherever quality Murphy's Magic products are sold. Thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, real quick, make sure you come back later because I'm gonna do a big magic trick giveaway for the summer. That's right, I'm gonna group together a bunch of tricks that I've been holding on to and saving, and I'm gonna put them all into a big, huge summer giveaway. And this trick right here, Billet, this trick might be one of the tricks I give away. Make sure you've subscribed to this channel. Make sure you've alerted all your notifications so that when that contest goes live, you can be involved in it. Have a great summer. Bye.